What was I doing? Oh yeah, deck check. This is from Remni. What the hell? You're on scouts, bruh. I respect it. Oh, Vayne, Misfortune. We got weapons in here. I see Bilgewater, Demacia. I see Misfortune. It's a scout deck. I'm sorry, Remni. It's just like if you're playing an aggressive Bilgewater Noxus deck, it's pirates. You can't escape it. You can't escape it. For literally for the rest of time, aggro Noxus Bilgewater is going to be pirates. The Siren? Bruh. Is that a real card? Hang on. Didn't they buffed this card like once a long ass time ago and it's still bad. We've got Harpy though, and Harpy's just better than the Siren. I'm gonna cut Kindheart, put in third Harpy. We want third Ranger Knight Defector as well. Elkin, Fish Fight, Heavy Metal. Ooh. I like the Heavy Metal. Darken Harpoon? Okay, this can't be real. Got Ibaros? Bruh. I could see running only 2. Because, depending on the metagame, right? Because decks of this nature would fluctuate between running between 2 and 5 6-drops. Depending on how big they wanted to be. And we have Ibaros as well, so we can go big if we absolutely want to. I don't know if Elkin is right. I guess it makes sense because if it gets, you know, Dark and Aegis becomes a 3/3 with tough, so it can kind of attack and defend. Sets up for early fish fight. I guess that's okay. I wonder if we need third Dark and Aegis after all. I think I like having the third Castaway. Yeah, the Ranger Knights are really spooky. This seems fine. Our curve is really low too. So, you know, Dark and Harp isn't really going to hurt us all that much. This is a very interesting idea to tweak the deck. It's based mostly on my personal taste. This is the sort of list I think if you played like, you know, 10 or 15 games on it to really get a feel for where the power points are, you could optimize it a bit further. Laura says, Mr. Streamer, you are made Runeterra God tomorrow, and you have been tasked with making Lurk have the same win rate across games regardless of token. It's 55% on odds and 45% on evens. What do you do? I think you just make Xerxai Hatchling a 2-drop. That probably fixes it. Make Sharkling like a 0/3, and then make Xerxai Hatchling a... No, make Sharkling a 1/3, and make Xerxai Hatchling a 2-drop to compensate. And that probably fixes it. What about making Rek'Sai's Origin read you have the attack token on 1? Bruh. Just make it so that Lurk always attacks on odds. What about the mirror match? Then you both get the attack token at the same time on the first game on turn 1? Oh my god, that'd be brutal. That's the change I would make. You attack simultaneously. It pulls a 1-drop out of your deck like the Sun Disk. And then they crashed into each other. And then that's your turn 1. But again, the big issue too is that it's better to play Vayne here. Yeah. Monsters still lurk in Demacia's every shadow. You can open attack there to get your 4 damage, but this way we kind of force them to block. Mystic? Oh. That's a shame. Token on even wins, I think, just because it's first jaw priority. I think so. When you're playing Lurk on evens and odds, they're basically 2 different decks. It's what a lot of people forget about. If I tumble this turn, I'll get another Don't worry about the words. What matters is how you feel. I'll get another tumble next turn. Maybe try to step and open up. It's very tempting because of heavy metal. But I'm going to chill. It's very, very close what you would go for there.
Fortune favors the bold.
But that is a very solid point as well, Tricky. That turn 8 gets Jawfish priority.
Look at my squirrel pin.
They got some heat off of the fan club president. You tumble first? Do you?
I'll catch the next act.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it doesn't have... I haven't equipped anything yet. Yeah. This opens me up to Ravenous Flock, though. To cancel out the tumble. Okay, yeah, we just win. Holy shit! Why can I do this to people? I hope you have Ravenous Flock. Okay, yeah, they should have made the tumble not work. Woo! Vayne is leveled up? I can't. So now I get a 0 mana tumble next turn? Oh my god. Imagine caring about what your opponent does, bro. And Misfortune's about to level up. Let me play a tumble. Double. They got double up off a fan club president. Bruh. Oh my god. My opponent got cooked there. They misplayed by not preventing the scout attack. I'm just inexperienced. This is gross. I legit think Vayne is kind of overrated. She's very good, and a lot of decks like Crusher are being kept out of the meta by Seraphine. That's an interesting take, Glor. It's not that Vayne is overrated. I think that I could definitely see where... Do we want fish fight? No, that doesn't seem right. It's kind of like... I don't even know how to phrase it. When Vayne beats you, it's because you just get run over by Tumble, and it's so tilting to lose to. Isn't Seraphine Noxus the one beating Vayne except the Pantheon one? I think it was initially, but then Vayne and stuff started teching against it. I've been running into like Vayne decks with Riposte and all kinds of nonsense. Yeah, it's a 3-mana 3/4 that adds a Cataclysm to your hand. And then if your opponent doesn't immediately kill it, it makes the Cataclysm cheaper. Remni, do you play Misfortune first or do you play Vayne first? My opponent has 4 mana open. They could have Arachnoid Sentry Ravenous Flock because they're playing Swain. Yeah, because if my opponent doesn't answer Vayne, the tumble gets cheaper and cheaper. We'll attack with Elkin here, just to get a proc for Vayne. If they take the damage, then we get 2 damage, and if they just block, I don't care. Mystic Shot's also acceptable. If I was them, I think I'd take the 2 damage. Ooh, Darken Harpoon. This is exciting.
Don't worry about the words. What matters is how you feel.
Play Ranger Knight Defector first. Play Misfortune first.
Fortune favors.
Is it me or is Vayne the only marksman without quick attack? It was Ash for a long time, and then they added Vayne. Yeah, even Senna has quick attack, and she's like a pseudo marksman. Oh, MF, yeah, that's true. Also MF, yeah, so this is the non-quick attack. Ezreal doesn't, yeah. I forgot that Misfortune is technically a marksman. So is Teemo. Oh, yeah, technically he is, yeah. Lucian is quick attack. Oh, no. Macadam. So if I attack, scout attack with the Darken Harpoon, I draw 2 cards next turn. You're gonna take 6? Bruh. Okay.
I seek a weapon worthy of Nagakeboros.
I seek a weapon worthy of Nagakeboros. Send it? Nah.
Have you heard Zon Starlight?
I don't want to give them the satisfaction. I think you definitely could attack with everything there. I'm always a bit too cautious. Ooh, and we got playable stuff. My god. Alright, now's the time for all of your removal to come through. Possession! I fucking cannot. I gotta appreciate this for a second, chat. Oh, it gave me my weapon back. Sag. Anyway. Fix them. Turns out possession's pretty good for 2 mana.
Won't need tools for this. No fixing that.
The bigger the hunt.
We can tumble to level Vayne. Put quick attack on her. Pass. An ally needs to be equipped in order for cultists to work.
Easy prey.
This is an interesting question. I can trade away the 2/2 into the 3/2 so that Misfortune has value trades into both of these. But if I get an equipment off, then Buru Cultist can deal 2. Yeah, we just take 3 here. It's not Ezreal, so it's not like they're going to burst me down. So if I attack immediately, I get Vayne leveled up. And then I just tumble to level up Misfortune. Yeah, our allies are unequipped, though. So do we just immediately attack with Vayne so that she levels? Yeah, we've got the tumble. It doesn't matter. Play Cook and Ranger Knight, tumble the Knight, then swing with both. Okay. Fishawak? Combat Reel. Fishawak.
Not even I know what I'm cooking up.
You think real? Interesting. The mana is nice. I always take the extra HP usually. This is a big call out for sure. We're developing and saying, what's your draw quality like? Piltover Telstones.
Light, stage, amp. Alright, let's jam. Nailed that one.
I'm not done.
Machamps.
Demacia has forsaken me, but my cause is virtuous.
We'll put the Harpoon, I think, on the Ranger Knight. Just so we draw more cards. Or do we just tumble the Combat Cook? Call it a day. No, because they can block 1 for 1. We do want to get the Ranger Knight equipped. Alright, cool. And again, this draws more cards if they are able to somehow survive lethal here with 0 mana. And because we didn't block with Cultist, we get some extra damage here. Oh, that's right, Harpoon gives Fearsome? Oh my god, I completely forgot. Okay. For some reason, like, I can't even wrap my head around this deck. Yeah, my opponent spent all... They spend all of the mana! The high note didn't do it. They removed both of my champions, right? Because they had to, because they were both going to level this turn if they didn't, and they just die.